Okay, so this is a 1998 an advertising campaign. As an advertising campaign, the Nabisco company announced a 1,000 chip challenge, claiming that every 18-ounce bag of Chips Ahoy cookies contained at least 1,000 chips. Dedicated statistics students at the Air Force Academy, no kidding, purchased some randomly selected bags of cookies and counted the chocolate chips. Some of the data are given below. Find the 95% confidence interval for the mean number of chips in a bag of Chips Ahoy cookies. So whenever you're given data, the very first thing you have to do is put that data into a list. So I hit stat enter, and I've already put it on the list because I didn't think you would want to watch me putting it all in there one by one, but it's all in there. Okay. Once you have all the data in there, we're looking for the confidence interval for a mean. So we're going to go back to stat, over to tests, and we're going to do we have two options, a z interval and a t interval. We only use a z interval when we know the standard deviation. So in real world problems, especially ones where we're collecting data like this, a sample, you're not going to know it. So we're going to run a t interval. T interval is the same thing except we don't know sigma, the population standard deviation. So I do a t interval. I'm going to enter data, not statistics, but data. My data comes from L1. They all have a frequency of 1. I'm looking for a confidence level of 0.95. And then hit calculate. My lower bound doesn't give me a decimal, so this is 1187.9. My upper bound is 1288.4. What this is saying is that we're 95% confident, we're 95% confident that the true mean number of Chips Ahoy chocolate chips is between these two numbers. So, or you could say 95% of all samples taken will have a mean between these two numbers. So based on this interval, is the company justified making this claim? Yeah, we're 95% confident that it's got to be between these two. And since this number is greater than 1,000, we know that the mean is most likely greater than 1,000. So we can say yes. If our interval went from like 800 to 1288, well, then we're like, well, we're not sure if it's at the low end of this interval or not, so we can't really make this claim. But I mean, even just looking at the data, you can probably tell because every single bag has over 1,000 chips.